Hello, I just want to welcome you to our podcast from tryingwine.com. Today we are trying for the first time Primitivo. I went to Vino Bellissimo, talked to Matt, just said, hey, what's worth talking about that's under $15? He went to the Primitivo. So let's talk about Primitivo. Primitivo is the genetic equivalent of Zinfandel.
I would say if it makes enough of a difference, the soil varieties in California and in Italy, that the flavor is significantly different. Because that's a big factor in growing wine is the soil.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
and elevations and...
So I would say if that's a big enough factor that they taste drastically different.
There's variations on wines grown in California, just various parts of California, Napa Valley versus, Valley Oaks or wherever. I mean, I don't think they're cheating anybody by doing that. This is the Masserie, Pisari.
You're probably butchering that.
I'm probably butchering this, not out of it.
Masserie Pisari Primitivo.
The Masserie Pisari Primitivo. Yeah, first glass we're pouring here. 2008 vintage. This also has 14% alcohol, which is one of the higher ones that we've ever had. Most of them are about 12.5. As always, drink water when you're drinking wine, stay hydrated and that sort of thing. Especially with this alcohol level, you probably want to drink a little extra. Color on this?
It's a very rich burgundy color.
Yeah, I mean just like dark, muddy red maybe. So for the smell.
Really interesting. It's like rubbing alcohol. That's definitely a note. And like an eraser.
Ooh, yeah, I'm getting the eraser.
Pencil eraser. And rubbing alcohol. That's what I'm getting. Pencil eraser and rubbing alcohol.
All right, let's give it a roll.
It's pretty smooth. Like you don't get sometimes with dry, you take a drink and you're like, ugh. It's this very shocking kind of sensation on the tongue. This is pretty smooth as far as that goes.
You said it was smooth. I'm getting really gritty.
Well, I'm talking about that sensation you get when it makes your tongue draw back. It's so dry. This doesn't have that feeling. I guess tannins is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's not. Yeah, it's not very tannic.
I'm picking up that grittiness you're talking about now. I wasn't really paying attention to that.
I mean, to me, you said it was smooth.
I was just expecting that thing where a dry wine kind of socks you, and this doesn't have that. And that's why I didn't notice the grittiness at first. But
yeah, you mentioned at first how smooth it was, and to me, it was like taking a bite of packed powder. And so when I got that in my mouth, it just felt like there's all this powder in my mouth. That was, not like bath powder or baby powder. I can't get my finger on what it is yet. The other thing that makes me say that is I can feel this stuff clinging to every nook and cranny in my teeth.
I'm still getting pencil.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting pencil also. Just as you were saying that, I'm I'm
be,
getting yellow number 2s.
That must be from the barrel. There's a fruity note. I don't know if I can get past that pencilness.
I don't think I can.
No, there's a fruitiness underneath. It's way underneath, but it's there. Papaya. Way bunches of pencil shavings on a teeny thin little slice of papaya.
I've not had papaya. With the Primitivo, we are having braised beef and portobello tortellini. This is made by Stouffer Sautés for Two, and they are very good. We've had this before, and we wanted to give this a shot first.
Yep.
All right, so let me eat up a little bit.
Flavor in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. Good, bad, indifferent?
I think I like this wine better with food.
I'm suspecting that'll be the case. Definitely more tannic.
Yeah, I think this is definitely a food wine. You don't just sit down and drink this.
I think scale of 1 to 10, the tannin, I think I'd probably give it a 5, maybe a 6. It's almost unbearable, but if you're used to drinking wine, this is just fine. But if you're new to drinking wine, it may be a little over the top.
And you'll find it awfully dry. And I think someone who's never had wine and had that by itself would just be like, wine is disgusting.
Oh, really?
I think so. But if they try it with food, it's too dry for them.
But for somebody who's had wine, this is...
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Do you find it increasingly getting more tannic, or is it holding?
It's steady.
Good. That's what I've had as well, but I haven't had quite as much as you have. That's something I've recently noticed. I'm starting to prefer it now. Not over the top, but as long as they're moderate, I actually kind of enjoy it. We got some Venus for $12.99. I think I've already mentioned that. Would this be one that you would look for again? I think we'd definitely drink it again.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'd pick it up though.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm drinking this, I'm going, man, I wish this was a heavy lighter product.
Ah. We're always going to come back to that. So, good with food, okay by itself, but definitely have it with a good meal. Special occasions like anniversaries or anything like that. Well, like you said, you'd rather it be Gothic Red or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
If I was served it, I wouldn't vodka it.
Right. This is great. I couldn't find exactly what I was looking for if I was just, if I didn't really have any other options. I'd go with this. I don't think I would think too hard about that. But at this point, I'm generally more apt to try something new first. And so, I guess with that, we'll wrap this up. Thanks again for listening.